Pop Squat coming at you. We've got some 3-6 Mafia. This was sent in by Joshua. I do not know 3-6 Mafia. I know the name because I think it's kind of a cool name. I don't know what it means. The song we're going to listen to is Fucking With This Click. And I was able to find lyrics on Genius. So let's check this out. 3-6 Mafia. Since I don't know anything about them, we are going to read at least a little bit of what I assume is probably not as long of a recap about them as I thought. 3-6 Mafia, originally known as Backyard Posse and 666 Mafia, is an incredibly influential hardcore rap group from Memphis, Tennessee. Started in 1991 by Juicy J, DJ Paul, and Lord Infamous, who died in 2013. Crunchy Black, Gangsta Boo, who died in 2023, and Koopsta Nicka, Knicca, who died in 2015. All have been part of the Mafia. Mystic Styles, their 1995 debut album, inspired a lo-fi horrorcore movement in the 2010s. Space Ghost Perp, Denzel Curry, Suicide Boys, A$AP Rocky, oh yeah, and Lil Ugly Mane, all were influenced by Mystic Styles' dark sound. I think I'm going to like 3-6 Mafia. The Mafia is also known for coining the term crunk, a style of music famous for heavy bass lines and shouted vocals. Oh, is that what crunk is? I didn't know that. I remember hearing the term at the time that it kind of came out. It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp, off the soundtrack to Hustle and Flow, won Best Original Song at the Academy Awards in 2005. I do remember that. The 3-6 Mafia is responsible for kickstarting the careers of Fraser Boy, Gangsta Black, Lil White, Indo G, T-Rock, Playa Fly, Killa Clan Kaze? K-A-Z-E. I don't know. Lashat and Al Capone. The group frequently collaborates with Project Pat. That's everything about them. That's on here. Let's see. This is track 10 on Mystic Styles that we just heard about, produced by Juicy J and DJ Paul, with an introduction sampling from the 1995 horror movie Brain Scan, and harboring a similar sentiment to its lyrical expression. Fucking With This Click is the 6-minute horrorcore corner store of 3-6 Mafia's debut LP. Interesting. And I'll say it again, I'm not a big horror fan, so we'll see what I think of this. Featuring a notably macabre verse from DJ Paul and Lord Infamous's innovative use of a triplet flow. I've only heard that ever called triple flow. This track demonstrated 3-6 were to be taken seriously. Oh, I think I'm going to like it. Let's see. I know I keep going back and forth. Like, I like it. It's horror. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to like it. About midway through the album, from 1995. All right, let's get to this. Sorry it takes so long, but I like to do a little bit of research before I listen to the music. Let's make this a little bigger so we can see it. I've got the lyrics next to us here. Yeah, from 1995. Here's 3-6 Mafia with Fucking With This Click.
How can you have faith in a God that can't even control creation? How can he lead you to salvation? There is no hope in chaos. Only welcome.
Oh, I remember the Warlock movies, sure. I mean, I remember hearing about them. I think maybe I saw one of them, maybe. But yeah, I get the feel from this.
To be outside of reality. And this is your eternity.
The end of the world, I can see it coming, so I pack my 9mm and I start hunting for these niggas that talk shit. Man, these hoes will never quit until you leave them hanging from a tree or throw in a ditch.
It's interesting, the lyrics in here, the stuff that they're talking about. End of the world, I can see it coming. Start hunting for these guys, they talk shit. These hoes will never quit until you leave them hanging from a tree or throw them in a ditch. The specificity of the lyrics makes me think, and the violence of them, or the implied violence of them, makes me think of Witch House. So I'm sure Witch House is kind of an outgrowth of this sort of thing too. Pretty cool.
One of you niggas think you really got them guts to a 12 gauge. Back to buy an AK. Before you go to bed at night, you bitches better kneel and pray. Cause when it's business, we taking care of our business. I ain't capping on any of my witness or any who wanna get in it. Man, this shit is real, not them stories you put in your raps. Not even that bullshit you talk behind a nigga back. Let me make it simple and plain. Run up and you'll get your brains blown to the side of the curb with that plastic thing, meaning Glock 19 with a 20 clip. You don't wanna fuck with this. You don't wanna fuck with this.
Pretty voice, and I absolutely get shades of like who am I trying to think of? Bone Thugs and Harmony, and was it Crazy Bone who has like this high voice? Maybe it's not Crazy Bone. I shouldn't even say that because it's just on my mind because I know he was in the hospital recently. I don't know how he's doing.
Nigga homies, say hoping against some horror for the overlord. We torture the cases, arrested the faces of truth, that which is so true rubbish. So you might just call it a crucifix. Sick and that burning inside of my pit, one wishing that he could just come. Yeah, this need no gas, no trigger. So one click it real quick like a serial killer now. Straight from this south for real.
Yeah, absolutely reminds me of why do I keep forgetting Bone Thugs and Harmony? Absolutely reminds me of that stuff, and it's so crazy to hear this. I mean, everybody influences everybody else, right? Like wherever this sort of feeling came from, this triple flow and the high voice, it influenced other people because they said, "Nah, that sounds cool. Like I can do that. I can do something with that. Like I want to mess with it." It's so cool. And I wouldn't be surprised if 3-6 Mafia heard this coming out of Bone Thugs and Harmony, or if Bone Thugs and Harmony heard it coming out of 3-6 Mafia. Like, I don't know what the origin of it is, but they've got to be connected, right? They've got to, I mean, and let me know in the comments if you're like, oh, hell yeah, or like, no, they're not. They just came up with it. I have a hard time believing in the second one. It's very cool. I love this style of stuff, too. I love the triple flow and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So cool.
I book you did my nigga. And it's a shame when I dropped them off the black line. In return, I got no thanks. Up when the dark room food couldn't take a fucking thing. Every time I see you slipping, I go into the mind acting. Victims of my devil's playground, come bear with me until the end. Dead body over my shoulder, into the graveyard on my Chevrolet. Be looking for a nice spot to dig up, then I toss on the body and give up my money. It's blanket of sore. 3 separate bodies hacked up with an axe out of finger. I've been sacking, been chewed up and wrestled and riding this pool with they break you, but now cause I drove a stick, not to their score. Split wrist with me, don't send my fist. Then I miss like clicks, some tricks. No, I'm not a Christian, but I'm.
So I'm wondering, the sound is not great, and I'm wondering if it's just this recording for this, because his voice is a little bit muddied, and I don't know why, because the rest of this has sounded pretty decent. So I don't know if it's the actual recording of his voice in the original track that kind of has this muddiness to it or not, because he's doing, like, he's performing lyrics that are intricate, that are fast, that are hard to do, and you want to hear every single bit of it and hear it accurately. So I'm a little disappointed in the quality of this version that we're listening to. But, I mean, I cannot fault the guy's talent. This is incredible.
Mentally ill and I don't understand all the reasons why I think it's killing season. And neither does my schizophrenic friends. So therefore, nigga, due to my mental difficulty, Scarecrow is only entertained by helping enemies bleed. Let all the bodies soak in all the blood is the smoke that they chest with no pity. I bloodied the chop that they chances with 20 gauge fire. They dying like I was pregnant. I'm having no thoughts of the lives that are lost when I'm blazing down streets of gauge fire. Cause I'm having a Halloween slaughter and time motherfucker just like Michael Myers. There were mutilations, paralyzations, got no patience when I'm chasing down a patient trying to avoid assassination. I'll join your country if you put these nails on my feet. My cross turns upside down and finally I'm loose. I flip the land and release the others who sin. The scarecrow and the juice. I look to the sky and all I can say was finally it's on again. No Lord could stop us now.
Oh, I like that. Finally, it's on again. That's cool.
The scarecrow and the juice. I look to the sky and all I can say was finally it's on again. No Lord could stop us now. Cause the demons reborn and get my praise. The first power me so I could never cower without a mouth of murder. But the battle can tell you half about this Antichrist. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. The demonic man of masquerism sakes, can you feel me? I travel years and years, singing this one day of the precious stormy weather and church bells ringing to the election of a new follower. Follow me into the trees, watch me rob Adam and watch me rape Eve in the Eve of destruction. But would probably wonder, would DJ Paul the 666 click and hell take them under? Bitch. Never.
That's a good time. Absolutely had to be a huge influence of those guys who do Witch House, right? Salem, Buckshot, Haunted Mound, Cemetery. Haunted Mound is the whole collective. Pretty cool. It's interesting to me to hear music from this time period that's so very in your face, not anti-religious. Like it's very religious because it's playing into all the Christian stereotypes of heaven and hell and like Antichrist and what's offensive to people who would be offended by this, right? Like so offensive. And I find it interesting because I think a lot of this music comes from people who are like, I don't care if you're pissed off about what the music I make because this is what I want to make and you already weren't going to like it, so I'm going to just stick it in your face and make you deal with it. As opposed to like, oh, I'll make it socially acceptable and so people can listen to it and like actually get something out of it and have it be enjoyable to them. No, make your music. Like do what you want to do, and that's exactly what these guys did. And it's inspired some awesome stuff that has come after it. I'd much rather have artists be honest about what they want to make than pander to anybody. And I don't like pandering of any kind, right? Like I don't want somebody to be like, oh, this song was popular, so I'm going to make that song again forever, or want to come up with something that people they want to hear it because it is nasty and violent and whatever, so I'm just going to make that over and over and over. No, make the stuff you want to make, and if it happens to be that, great, but don't pander. Pandering just weakens you as an artist. It might make you rich, but like if you're really interested in making what you want to make, making your own art, make your own art. Like, you're going to be so much happier. Because once you have a certain amount of money, just be careful with it. Like, people go their entire lives without making more than a couple $1,000,000 these days. And that's over 30, 40, 50 years of living. So if you've got that in a few years from making some songs, like, you can be set. You can be happy. It's a bummer that some of these guys were killed or died. I'm not sure the details around it. I hope the rest of them are doing well, because I certainly haven't heard anything from 3-6 Mafia in a while. Let's find no, I don't want to see anything you have to show me, Google. How do you spell it? 3-6 Mafia. Info is what I want. 3-6 Mafia. Are these guys still around? That is my question. Wikipedia. Here we go. Is an American hip-hop group from Memphis, Tennessee. Formed in 91. 2 of their albums are RIAA certified platinum. Let's see. The group's latest studio album, Last to Walk, was released in 2008. 3-6 Mafia's worldwide album sales stand at 5.5 million as of 2016. So it looks like it's been a while since they've released anything. Last to Walk, Hiatus, The Mafia 6, and Independent Endeavors. So they're still making music on their own. Reunion performance and tour, 2019 to present. Okay, so they are. Gangsta Boo was found dead at her home on January 1st of 2023. Ooh, at the age of 43. 43, holy shit. DJ Paul confirmed her death via Instagram. Her cause of death was later revealed to be an accidental overdose of fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol found in her system. Police stated that there was no evidence of foul play. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, they've had a lot of people in this. Man. You can never get away from yourself. I know I say that on this channel a lot when it comes to people who end up dying or getting killed because of the life they had before they got involved in music and got rich and famous, and hopefully got rich and famous. But yeah, you never stop being yourself, and apparently she liked to party and it bit her in the ass. Good stuff. Really, really cool. Never heard any 3-6 Mafia before, so that's pretty cool. Well, I mean, other than probably their big hit that I know I heard on whatever soundtrack that was that we talked about earlier. Thank you, Joshua, for sending that in. That is very cool. And please tell me, that's got to have influenced Salem and Buckshot, Cemetery, Turnabout, all those guys. It must have, right? This just sounds way too much like Witch House to me. Have a good night. I'll be back. Pop Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I went to the doctor today. I mentioned this earlier. I cut my finger. I have diabetes, which I've had for a decade or more, and haven't been keeping good control over my blood sugar, so that's been bad. But I got a referral for my eyes because I have to go get some surgery done on my eyes. I got a referral to find a psychologist because I need to deal with some stuff. And I gotta get done. What else? I got a flu shot, so I'm not going to be able to sleep on my left side tonight. That's going to hurt. It's already hurting. They tried to take blood and got me in both hands. I have little bruises on there and on my arm. They finally got it out of my arm. They had to call in the professional phlebotomist to get the blood out of me. And what else? I don't know. My wife went to the doctor today, and we're about a month away from the baby being due. Everything seems to be good. Her blood pressure's ridiculous, like 110/60. It's crazy. Mine's 134/95. So yeah, you know. I'm sure you all want to know this stuff. That's why I put it at the ends of these videos. I'm just running through like the stuff that went on today. I'm gonna go get these uploaded, and I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night. Happy Friday the 13th. Oh, that's the other thing I did. I went to a haunted forest tonight with my stepdaughter. Oh, she was so skeptical ahead of time. This isn't going to be scary. It's for little kids. She was screaming and running from the actors, and the actors are like, oh, if you're going to run, I'm going to chase you. And they've got the chainsaw going. Oh, it was very, very funny. It was absolutely fantastic. It was the best. I was laughing so hard. Anyway, have a good time. I hope you're having a good Halloween season, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more music. If you want to send me stuff to listen to, Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, it's all down here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Papa Squat, checking out. I think I did that. Have yourself a good night. I'll be back tomorrow.